Hey guys! Today's topic of the video is dating confused men. If you're new to my channel, check out the description box. Usually I leave there links to my other related videos, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's start. So a confused man will send you mixed signals. Sometimes he calls, sometimes he doesn't. You don't know if he wants to be your man, you don't know how much he likes you. Is he serious about you? You never know. One day you think he's into you, and the other he seems to not care at all. There's something about you that he likes, something that he wants from you. That's why he wants to keep you in his life. He may have someone else, or he may like some other girl more, but he wants you there also. To a higher value woman, this will be a no-no. Why? Because first, he doesn't want to make a decision. He's not sure, and you think you'll wait for him to see what happens, but he can't be confused on what he feels about you. He knows. We all know, we just may not like telling the truth, or we don't want to acknowledge something, but we understand what's going on. And so in this case, sometimes men make up excuses about how things are complicated and confusing. Second, this means he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. And you think if you give him time and space, he will rethink it and come back to you later, and it will be better than before. But it actually can mean that he can't go this way anymore. Like maybe you've been in some kind of relationship or situationship, and now he doesn't want it anymore. You should ask yourself this. If he's really confused, why are you dating someone who is confused about his feelings? Why do you want to be with someone who's not sure about you? Him saying he doesn't know what he wants means he doesn't want a relationship, but because he wants access to you, he says he's confused. He likes you, but he doesn't want to commit. He wants freedom, and he wants you to be around at the same time. And what will happen if you allow this scene to go further is you'll get attached to him, you'll be afraid to lose him. You're gonna invest your time, your energy, emotions into this situationship. Maybe you get closer and you're gonna think it all goes in the right direction, and only later on you will find out that he doesn't want a relationship. He just wasn't honest with you. But for that not to happen, you need a man to be clear on what he wants. If a man says something like, he's confused, he's not sure what he wants, let's see how this goes, let's take it slow, or anything along those lines, that's him not wanting to be held accountable later on. If he disappears, or if he starts seeing other girls, you can't say him anything. He never said he's committed to you. And you're gonna regret not listening to your gut or to your mind when you didn't like what you heard from him, when it seemed like he's not serious, he's not being honest, but you hoped he'll want to be with you, and so you allowed this situationship to happen. You commit to this guy when he doesn't commit to you. He needs to earn your time and attention. Do not just give it to him expecting nothing in return, or like expecting him to do the same for you but later on when he feels like it. If he doesn't know what he wants, let him go and figure it out. And then if he realizes you are a part of his plan, he wants to be with you, then he can come to you. And you'll start from there. Of course, if you still be single. Because he's gonna lead you to absolutely nowhere. And you want to be sure in him, you want to trust him and be able to call him your man and not second guess what he wants from you. Why do you agree to go further with this man after he says he doesn't know what he wants? Because you think his words doesn't mean anything, right? You think maybe he's afraid to fall in love, maybe he's afraid of being hurt, and so on. You are making excuses for him. You want yourself some beautiful love story, and that's totally understandable, and you have a right to have a beautiful story, of course, but do not let this man fool you. Do not stay in illusion. Yes, he may not know what he thinks about you at the beginning, early stages of dating. He may be attracted to you, but he doesn't know you as a person well enough. But if this has been for a while that you spend time together, then he knows what kind of person you are, what you like, what you don't like. He knows if he's comfortable around you and if you have the same life values. Try to put yourself in his position. Don't you think you would already know what do you want? Everything looks not so complicated, right? Just do not make excuses for this guy. Look at his actions and stop fantasizing and hoping things get better. You are allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to trust and invest in a future with this man. You are investing a lot of time in nothing, thinking you are going somewhere when the destination is actually you being hurt and frustrated. He just wants all the benefits that you can provide for him. He's not committed. He doesn't have to be always there for you if you need him. He may disappear for a while, he may leave you, and so on. He doesn't need to take you seriously because you seem to be okay with the situation. You are with him even though you tell him you want more. Why would he change anything if he gets what he wants? Do not lower your standards for a confused man, because he will use it to his advantage, and the more you continue playing this game he created, the more you'll stay in this situationship, the more difficult it will be for you to end things up. Because you stay in illusion, hoping that one day he'll say he wants you to be his girlfriend, he wants to be exclusive, he has feelings for you, and so on. But the thing with men is that what you allow them is how they act. And by staying with him, you're making it easier for him. He doesn't need to do much for you to choose him. Also, the reason you want to stay with this guy can be that you like him so much that you don't want to pressure him. You're afraid he'll pull away, afraid you'll lose him, like you don't believe you deserve more. You do not believe you deserve to be treated better, do you? He treats you casual now because he knows you don't go anywhere. He knows you're afraid to lose him, and so he manipulates. Now, if you've stopped talking to him because you want more, you left him to think about everything, he only can come back to you when he figures out what he wants, when he finally knows what he wants and he can prove it with his actions. But do not talk to him about this, do not ask him questions and talk about what you want unless you are ready to let him go, if he doesn't want the same. With a confused man, you're never sure what he wants, what he thinks of you, you worry if he leaves you, if he meets someone else. Do you need this? It's easier to end things at the beginning than when you've already got used to this person, you have all these memories, evenings together, plans and dreams. Your hope is growing bigger and bigger each day, and you are more likely to act desperate and be angry because you want to be with him so much. You need to think ahead what the consequences will be. Or maybe this confused man is someone who you are not dating but you are friends with, and even though you are friends, this guy seems to be flirting with you and you don't know what to think. Ask him if he's flirting with you. Because maybe while you're afraid to scare him away and you build in plans and you dream about your relationships, maybe he flirts with everyone and it's just his style. He doesn't want more than friendship. Or maybe he'll say, yes, I was thinking about asking you to go on a date with me, and things will develop from there. And if you're afraid to ask him, you can ask him, and then if he's surprised or if he's very surprised or something like that, you can always say you've been joking. Look at what he's gonna say and how he'll react. So if a man is serious about you, he'll know where this goes, and he'll be clear about that. Most likely, if you need to ask him what are his plans and what he feels about you, more than likely you ask him because you don't see certain actions and you don't trust him. He is not being consistent. But if this man would be right for you and treat you like he wants to be with you, you wouldn't be confused and wondering. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. Hope it was helpful. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Okay, bye.